Hi, yesterday's Moose here. Going to be playing 3 of my levels. These are new levels that I've uploaded. One level you may recognize, Indiana Mario's Last Crusade. I had to actually delete the old level and upload a new one. Basically it just improves a few things and allows the players multiple solutions for the end of the level. The other level is Yellow Submarine Time and Koopa Troopa Surfing Time HD, because just for fun. First level is Yellow Submarine Time. This level is inspired by the Beatles song Yellow Submarine. I'll just go ahead and get it started now. Okay, the reason we're on pause here is just so that I have a chance to explain the level before I start it. It has a few sound effects, so I don't want those going off while I explain the level just a little bit. The rundown is basically that I didn't have very many levels created in the Super Mario World style, so I wanted to just make a fun, quick level in the Super Mario World style, and a level that I like to call a 3 times 1-up level, which is just a level to give the player 3 1-ups, and it gives the player the 1-ups in interesting ways. And usually I provide an extra 1-up just in case the player doesn't necessarily collect all of the 1-ups. There's usually a possibility of getting at least 1, possibly 2 more 1-ups during gameplay. With that being said, I'm just going to get it started. Right away we have some 1-ups bouncing around and some coins to collect. I incorporated my design of the backwards levels where you have a door right at the beginning. Collect another 1-up and you're warped to the other side of the level, and you can see the goal post there. I'll collect some more coins, and there's some more sound effects obviously. Nowhere else to go but down the pipe. This of course brings us to the main section of the level where you are riding on the Yellow Submarine under the ocean. You have some Koopa Troopas joining you, and you collect some power-ups along the way and some coins. You'll get to see the creatures of the deep and collect the star. And everything goes crazy, and that's why I was doing a weird Jacques Cousteau voice there. Reason I put that sound effect in there was just to kind of give the player a heads up that you had to get off. Go up the pipe, there's some more sound effects, and if you want it to go back down here, obviously it won't allow you because the donut blocks are there. And I did that purposefully so that you couldn't just go back and mess with the level. Alright, that's everything. I'll just go ahead and end the level now. Collect some coins, and there you go. Alright, there was something interesting that I wanted to show off here in this level. So I'll just go ahead and get off the Yellow Submarine here. And I'll go as far to the left as possible, and hopefully I've triggered this to happen. Now I'll go all the way back. And I just noticed this the other day, so it was kind of funny. And there you go. There's my ship now. So I'll just hang out in my ship and see what happens. Of course, you have the same adventure, and you're collecting coins just like before, and that guy dies because your ship is all crazy, or I should say your submarine is all crazy. And of course this visual effect does not help. The reason this happens is just because the question blocks don't really show up on the screen properly because I go from the wrong direction. That was pretty much it. Here is Koopa Troopa Surfing Time HD. This stage is just for fun and because it looked interesting in the Super Mario Bros. U style. Get it started now. Koopa Troopa Surfing Time HD, and I just liked the way it looked in Super Mario U style, so I went ahead and uploaded the level with a few added flourishes, like that one up there is trapped now. It will not escape anymore. You may or may not notice that now the Koopa Troopa is riding on lava instead of nothing, and he no longer has a saddle, so you can pretty much run around as you please. And if you were so inclined, you could even break some of the blocks on the Koopa. And if you exit this part and go through the level again, those blocks will still be missing, and they'll still be floating in the air in the exact same place that you left them off, which is kind of funny. Hopefully nobody will really do that and mess up the stage. It's not really the intention. And there you go, it still drops you off. See you later. Collect that final one-up, and at this point the player would have a total of 3 one-ups, and you collect this one at the goal, an extra one just for fun. That's it. Last on the list is Indiana Mario's Last Crusade. I'll just go through the new level design fairly quickly and illustrate some of the minor differences. Alright, we have Indiana Mario's Last Crusade, the new and improved version. I made it a little bit easier for people to jump up here, collect the coins, and you can also get a star if you want. Makes going through this part a lot easier. I repositioned these guys here. Now it's actually a lot easier to get through that part. Before it was pretty easy to die, so I just actually moved them one space, and that was enough to make it considerably easier. And I added a few coins here just for fun. And of course you can still get this stuff here if you want. I fixed a little thing down there. It was missing the stationary platform, and that was the result of either Undo Dog or stationary platforms overlapping for whatever reason. So I put some stuff up here. You can get this star here, and now if you want you can go over to this the zoo car where they keep all the animals and collect some coins on the top of the train. So just like in the movie, you can actually ride on the top of the train now, and I thought that would be kind of fun. I'm going to avoid that chain chomp altogether, because I'm pretty sure he would have killed me. Alright, I'll go to my house, There's a star in there, not gonna get it. You still grow up with the mushroom, you still ride the plane, this much has not changed. I didn't really want to change the section, and there was nothing to change about it anyway. It's just something to guide you to the next portion of the level. Alright, see if I can get off this a little bit easier. Nope. Still collect the fire flower. It's actually a lot easier to get off of that plane than I'm making it out in these videos. For whatever reason, when I decide to record, I fail miserably at my own level. So far, this is all the same. No differences here. That's what happens if you step on a P-switch, by the way. I added this fire flower here, so in case the player got hurt, then they could get a power-up. All this stuff down here is still the same, except now there's coins in those question blocks for no particular reason. Now there's two ways that the player can get past this. You could go up top and put another fire flower here to really emphasize the point that, hey, you can go across here. And also, I got rid of the spike trap, so now it won't look as dangerous. It will look like you can actually jump on top of the grail there. But I wanted to point out that there's actually another way to pass this level. If someone really wanted to, they could just go through there, and one way or another they would end up at the goal. And I moved the question block over a little bit. Makes it easier to take out Bowser here. By the way, if you walk to the left there, you'll actually fall down. You have to be jumping on top of these invisible blocks. And I did that on purpose so that if the person did walk left, well, sorry, you're going to fall down that hole. And that's the end of the level. Thank you very much for watching. This has been a Yesterday's Moose production, and I'll see you next time.